I didn't design.
Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros.
Louis?
Yeah, Louis on the flight set.
Oh. I think we can.
Hi, welcome everybody. So this is our first State of the Hispanic Union. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Taking the time of your day. My name is Ana Zamora. I'm a financial advisor. I have my business here in Fort Lauderdale, and I also live here. Very, very proud of being here in the city. Love being here and being part of this community. Today I have the pleasure and honor to introduce our founder, and the president of this group, amazing group. She was the one that decided, to bring all Hispanics in Fort Lauderdale together, to be part of an alliance in where we're going to empower each other and everybody that we have the opportunity to touch to come together, for a big purpose. So Myra, she's a strong, enthusiastic, and compassionate human being, born and raised in Puerto Rico. After she finished college, she obtained her bachelor's in business administration. She moved to Florida. In the beginning, she moved to Jacksonville, Florida, and she started her career working for First Union and Barnett Bank in the lending department. Then in 1999, she decided to move closer to us, to South Florida. And just before 9/11, she decided to become a realtor. And today, she's working at Remax Realty here in Fort Lauderdale, and she services residential and commercial homeowners and business owners. After battling breast cancer in 2017, she was feeling more alive than ever, and she was driven by a big purpose. She felt the urge to unite us, Hispanics in our community, both entrepreneurs and professionals. She knew we had a lot of value to offer to each other and to the growth of our city. Today, this alliance, the Hispanic Alliance, is a non-profit organization, and we count with more than 30 members. We are very, very committed to the organization. Also acknowledges and supports the work of several non-profits in the community, such as Gilda's Club, the Children's Diagnostic Treatment Center, the Flight Center, Homes, and Elite Group. We collaborate with each other constantly because we all do things that really matter. Myra is also an active member of the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce, Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beach Association of Realtors, National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, and Veterans United. Without further ado, here's Myra Nieves.
Thank you everyone that is here. Let me go with this. Petite. Everyone please enjoy lunch. And this is my first event. And it took a lot of work, and it took a lot of people, actually the board, to help. And I really want to thank a couple people before we go any further. I want to thank my board, and I'm really thank Sean. I have my advice. I have especially thanks to Mindy Figueroa and Jessica Vera. That's what they really my support and inspire me to do this. Before we get into details about the Hispanic community, I want to thank a lot of people because they also helping this to happen. So I want to thank the Commissioner, Jane F. Boney from Oakland Park. She's here. I want to thank Florence Clement. Where's Florence? Hi, Florence, for this beautiful art. Beautiful, so we have a beautiful day, beautiful view, and now we have beautiful paintings, beautiful women. So, thank you. I want to thank our sponsors. Our primary principal sponsor is Michael Gonstein from LAN Infotech. have Alex Carrasco from Amber Bank. Where's Alex? And we have Mindy Figueroa from Latin to Latin. And on the tables, we have Elaine Cruz from Express Family Chiropractor. And also Evelyn Rios from Self Discovery.
All right.
Thank you to everyone. Very essential part of our group is Help the Nonprofit Organization. And we're very proud that in Fort Lauderdale we have a couple of different nonprofit organizations where the main member of the association of the organization is part of our groups. So I want to mention each one of them, and I want them to get up, because if you ever need to help someone or get involved with this organization, I want you to actually meet them. I have Ana Calderon from CDTC, Children Diagnostic and Treatment Center. I have Luis Rosario from the Flight Center. I have Ana Zamora from Homes. I have Kim Pratiano. Did I say it right? From Gilbert's Club. And I have Dr. Jessica Vera from Elite Organizations. And today, because this is the main goal of our group, today some of the proceeds are going to go to we're going to donate to the Elite Foundation. Our mission, I'm going to go over that first before we do anything else. Promoting the growth and development of our members in the Hispanic community, and to serve our community and the nonprofit organizations in Fort Lauderdale. Working within the group to create wealth, wellness with a purpose. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we want to accomplish. I suppose, well, I have something that I wrote that really, sometimes you feel better when you don't get a refund script. So I'm going to do that right now. 2017, I have a plan of what I'm going to do, my goal for the entire year. As a realtor, you know, it's very hard. It's a very strong, environment here in Fort Lauderdale and Broward. So I thought I had it all. And suddenly on February 14th, I found out that I had breast cancer. So pretty much my goal went down the hill at that particular time. So I started my treatment, and I pretty much went through everything, and I was done in July 2017. In September, the same year, Maria, the Hurricane Maria, went through Puerto Rico. So my dad and my mom were very sick, so I had to fly to Puerto Rico to take care of them. And my dad was very, very sick, so I had to bring it somehow. I managed to bring them to the United States. He was sick, but we had the pleasure to spend some time with him before he passed away the day after Christmas. Mm-hmm. So it was a tough year, but the reason I mentioned this is because of the friends that I had for many years, because of the clients that I have for many years, and the co-workers that I have here for some time. I was able to do business without having to do it. So I was able to do business, a little business, but do business without having to do marketing, call people, go after, spend money, running around, because I couldn't do that for different reasons. So when I finished with everything until 2018, that summer, I decided to start this group with the idea to have a group of Hispanic professionals that work in Fort Lauderdale, come around, meet each other, help each other. I believe that when someone trusts you, they're going to do business with you. And I'm in a very hard environment. Real estate is very harsh, it's very strong, it's a lot of realtors out there, and the only way you can actually do business if you put your name out there, but if people know that you really know what you're doing and they trust you. So the same goes to every single business, any industry. So that's what I thought. I had in mind, okay, let's put a group where we can trust each other and refer to each other. If I know you, I can refer to my clients, to my family, to my friends. The same goes around. So I want to make sure that we all have where to go when we need to, and that we become a family, because without that friendship, that family, I wouldn't survive that whole year, one thing after another. That's the reason we're here. I want to thank the Tower Club, because when we have to move out of the small cafeteria across the street where we start meeting, they mainly offer us to a club. She's a member of the Tower Club. She offer us to start doing our meetings here, and it becomes something incredible, upscale, something beautiful. So I'm very proud of what we have and what we accomplished in a year. And this is the beginning of many good things, many good relationships, many good friendships. And we open this to everyone want to be here. We're also funny. We like to laugh. We loud. We're Hispanic. So we have a little bit of fun. So every other month we have after hours. I don't like to call it a happy hour because that sounds too, that's too funny. After hours, because we're still doing business, but a different kind of environment, but we're still doing business. At the end, that's the purpose of this group. Do business between the people you know and you like. We meeting once a month, the second Wednesday of the month. Everyone is welcome to join us for the next one. But I want to clear, this is not a BNI. This is not a lead group. This is a group where we open to everyone that want to do business. So we don't care if it's 2 banks or 3 or whatever other industry. We're here to share what we know and to share and know people and trust and prepare. You bring business, you give business, people are going to bring you business. That's the philosophy behind it. So welcome to everyone. I hope I didn't forget anyone. The panelists is going to be introduced after, but thank you for you guys for being here. And I want Michael to come to the front. He's the main sponsor, and introduce his company, LAN Infotech. Thank you. And we have a question, but go ahead.
That was a great personal story and a great opening. So I'm Michael Goldstein. I'm president of LAN Infotech. We're an IT services company. We help companies, create their dreams using technology. You have to keep yourself safe, secure. I am a board member of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce. We're trustees in Pompano, Deerfield, Hollywood, Aventura, Greater Miami. So as I got involved a little with the chambers, I realized how important it was to give back. So I'm down in Florida 23 years. I'll call it a family business because my 32-year-old and my 28-year-old work with me. We're 20 employees. When I was asked, and I actually had to calculate it, I didn't know we're 42% Hispanic. So it was one of those things that you don't actually look for. We also, as we got involved in the chamber, one of the biggest things, and I love your mission statement, because we do a lot of focus in not-for-profit. Besides about 65% of our business up the East Coast is law firms, we support a good 25% of our business in not-for-profits. And everyone kind of says, hey, I can help a not-for-profit, I can do things, but we actually really do go out and do these. We're a big Microsoft partner, and Microsoft actually gives us the ability to give free software, free email, free cybersecurity awareness out to not-for-profits. And then internally, through the Greater Fort Lauderdale Chamber and FANO, we were able to go out and create a program that we call GIFT, Grant Intelligence Funding. And basically, for anyone that is a true not-for-profit, they need to contact either Carmen, I'm looking over there, or David or Glenn. All it is that you fill out one simple form. We own a database. We go out there and actually, one of my sons, twice a week, search that database to offer, based on the paperwork, grants out to you. And they're not just IT grants. I will tell you that over the 4 years that we've been doing this, one of our large shelters got a grant for a dental office. There was toilet paper grants. There was all types of things that are out there. We discount our services, and then we actually come out and we do 4-year boards, LinkedIn training, 0 cost. They have to twist my arm lots of times to actually mention our company name, anyone that have seen us go out there. And then we try to give that back. So it's really a big thing for us to go out there and get a little more involved in the community. And happy to be here. You want to go through your question, or you want to?
My question was, out of all so many events that you get invited, why did you choose to actually put your money into this group, this event?
So diversity is important to us, and you know, when you go back and you look at things, I always look at where you came from. My in-laws in the late 30s, both grew up in Europe and left good old Austria and Poland to run away from Mr. Hitler. They settled in Cuba. My father-in-law actually came directly here. My mother-in-law grew up in Cuba with her family and loves to tell us all the stories that come out there, but in '58, they luckily enough came over here. I think her sister still only speaks Spanish. Now, I know I can curse very well in Spanish and I can understand things, but I didn't pick it up as a second language. So we kind of felt that wherever we can go out there and help in diversity. You know, tomorrow for the Fort Lauderdale Chamber, we're a sponsor of the GDLX piece. We're out there in the Caribbean Bar Associations. We're out there trying to help all the different areas. But you know, that mission statement's unbelievable of trying to tie together business as well as helping the community. So happy to be a sponsor. Thank you.
Now let me bring Anita.
Okay, another pleasurable introduction here. I have the pleasure also of introducing one of our members. She's basically what Myra said, the reason why we're here in this space today. Arminda Figueroa. She's a passionate leader in our community, celebrating actually 12 years as the founder and CEO of Latin to Latin Marketing Communications Company. The company is recognized as a multiple award-winning engagement solutions agency and is headquartered right here in our downtown area. They also have satellite offices in New York, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico. Mindy has built a successful career, and she's focused on generating awareness of the essential role of the multicultural market in corporate America. She has been recognized by El Diario, La Prensa, as one of the 50 most influential Latinas, by South Florida Business Journal as one of the top influential business women of 2017. She also received the Golden Mouse Award for Multicultural Marketing Leader of the Year by the Florida chapter of Women in E-Commerce. In 2018, she was awarded the Diversity in Business by the Greater Florida Chamber of Commerce. And most recently, she was selected as one of the faces of Latin marketing by the 50 Faces of Gold Coast magazine. Indeed, we're pretty proud of you being here. Thank you so much. And you can come here and join us.
First of all, it's an honor to be here with all of you. This is truly kind of a dream come true. I was telling Mayra when we started talking about how to elevate the brand recognition. So I'm needing some help. So why it was important for us to have a presence here in downtown at the Power Club, and it was about the visibility and elevating this is where business takes place, right? A lot of business are going to take place here in Tower Club, and why us having to go to bigger cafeterias when we could have a presence here altogether. Okay. The presentation I'm going to discuss, it's a little dense, so I apologize if there's a lot of information, but I think it's important if you're in the business, whatever type of business you are, whether you're lending money, whether you are selling a house, or you are providing some type of service, you must know the demographics and the changing environment and dynamics that are happening in your area of marketplace. When we talk about the Hispanic market, in many cases,